Özellikle Türkiye'de olan bitenlere karşı daha önce de söylemiştik, İngiltere'deki ilerici, sendikacı, politikacı ve birçok kesim bir gün Türk hükümetine, polise, herkese protesto mektuplarını, e-maillerini yollamakta. Biliyorsunuz bundan daha önce bir konuştuğumuzda Aralık içerisinde kaç kıymetli konuşmuştuk. Yine öğretmenler sendikasından Nazım Kavgı'nız buradaydı. Kendisi gitmek zorunda oldu ama dayanışma mesajlarını, tartışmalı mücadeleye karşı dayanışma gösterdiğini, yani sendikasının bu konuda yönlendiriciye konusundaki mesajını sizlere ilettiği bu anlamda kendisine teşekkür ediyoruz. Yanımızda şimdi de Uluslararası Sosyalist Çalışma Platformu'ndan Stephan arkadaşımız var. O da buna karşı, Türkiye'ye doğrultulara karşı dayanışma mesajını sizinle paylaşır. Teşekkürler. Merhaba arkadaşlar. Unfortunately, that's why I'm in Turkish, I'm sorry. But I'm glad to be here, and I thank you for organizing this huge protest here in London. And thank you for showing the solidarity with people rising up in Turkey. I think this is an enormous important signal we can send out internationally. We are inspired by people in Turkey rising up. Once again, this Erdogan government, they showed their arrogance. They showed their arbitrary violence against peaceful demonstrators. They dared to attack peaceful environmentalists in Istanbul, on Taksim Square. The new thing now is that people all over the country are rising up because enough is enough. This is much more than a small protest in Istanbul now. It's an uprising against the whole policy of the Erdogan government. We know exactly how they use the police to act against peaceful protesters. But we also know exactly how they in the last weeks and last months attacked public sector workers, attacked their rights, forced them into the C4 and other measurements like the taker workers only a few years ago. And again, this time, it's time to rise up and fight against all these attacks on workers, on trade union rights. We think working class people internationally should be aware of this and use the uprising in Turkey now to make this known and make known that people are struggling against attacks on trade unions for workers' rights. We think I'm speaking here on behalf of the Committee for Workers International, the Socialist Party in England and Wales. We think internationally that we've got to work together to make people aware of the brutal methods of the Erdogan regime, the AKP government. We know that thousands of people in Turkey are imprisoned just because they demand their democratic rights, their rights as workers, their rights as trade unionists, their rights defending the Kurdish language, Kurdish people. We've got to rise up. We defend, we stand in solidarity with all those peoples. We demand that all the political prisoners are freed immediately, now. We demand that the support for all these people is organized all over Turkey and internationally. It is inspiring how this small protest in Taksim Square was not left isolated. How people in loads of cities and towns in Turkey came together, gathered and showed their protest. I think enough is enough. This government has got to be stopped in Turkey. I think this protest shows the potential, and I think there is a huge responsibility for the trade union leaders, a huge potential for the HDK leaders, the HDK information, the people involved in the bloc in the last election stand with all the establishment parties. fight against this government, to bring people together, for example, in a national demonstration in Istanbul, to show hundreds of thousands are opposing this government, and then to move forward, to show the general strike in Turkey that millions oppose this policy of neoliberalism, of attacks, of privatizations. That's what we've got to stand together in Turkey and internationally. Friends, we know how this government is supported by Western countries, how the UK or German imperialism, the US, how they try to use this government, the AKP government, to force through their interests in the region, in the Middle East. We demand that this has to be stopped. We demand the freedom of the working class people, working class fighters, trade unionists in Turkey. We organize international solidarity against all these attacks for working class people to fight together. The workers united will never be defeated. Thank you, Stephan.